to be boring but quick because it is late in the evening by the time I'm filming this. So I'm going to go with the browns and hopefully this focuses properly. This one is juicy, so that's what I'm going to start off with. I'm going to leave the purples alone because I find them very tempting and I'm always going for purples. So we're going to go for that, and I'm just tapping one tap. Look at that. So you do get quite a bit. There isn't too much fallout. And I'm just going to try and see. Oh, okay. Straight off, I can definitely see the pigment. That's actually, I'm quite surprised. That's a lot more pigmented than I was expecting. Just to see. Yeah, definitely pigmented. But by the way, as an eye base, P. Louise eye base Rumor number 8. I always use that. That goes a long way. It will last you ages and ages and ages and ages. So it is definitely worth buying. But this blends really easily. Very, very pigmented. Next shade I'm going for is this one, which is Arouse. I'm just going to tap in and one tap, and this the amount of pigment I got, and also there isn't really much fallout for this one. I'm just going to tap in again and just get as much the edge of my brush and then see. Ooh. Do you see that? Just literally tapped it in. Ooh. Oh wow. No fallout. So this is definitely one of those where you can use after you've applied your foundation. Normally I kind of do my eyes first because I always make a mess of things and then get fallout everywhere. But with this one, I don't actually have to worry at all. It is super pigmented. I'm just going to build the color and intensify it in my crease line. Ooh. Blends well with the other shade, no issues. All right, people, so this is what it looks like with the two shades in place. They're appearing a bit more towards the mauvey pinky side more than I was expecting, which is really weird. They're also far more intense on your lids than they are in the palette itself. And when I say they go more towards the kind of like a nudie mauvey kind of a look, it's because look at it. That was the second shade, and when you look at it in comparison to how it is on my lid, it is kind of different. It feels, or it looks that way to me. But I'm going to go for the next brown shade, which is the deepest one down here, which is Naughty, which is the inspiration and the name of the palette itself. And we're going to see, and I'm just going to apply that to the outer corners of my eyes and then bring it into my halfway through my crease line. We're going to see how intense that color is. One tap is all I've used, and look at that. Ooh. Right, so I'm going to try that and see just how pigmented it is. I'm just gonna see. Ooh. Oh wow, okay, really pigmented. I'm gonna change brushes, go for this one. And as you can see, really pigmented, easy to blend. I'm just going to tap that on top of the other shades and see. By the way, if you came here for amazing skills, no, not happening. If you came here for loads of different colors, not happening. My eyes are too big and it wouldn't suit. Certain kind of looks would not suit my eyes at all, especially kind of like cut creases and so on. No, but look at that. Ooh. Yeah, that is intense. Okay, we're going to go for the shimmers now. I'm going to start with Please Me. Please me, please me, please me, please me, baby. With the, ooh, don't want to get done for copyright. Okay, so this is what Please Me looks like. I'm going to use a brush because apparently if you want to make it intense, you use your fingers, but if you go for a kind of like a wash of shimmer, then you use your brush. I'm going to see first of all with the brush what it looks like, and then whether we need to intensify it. So this is what Please Me looks like. That one. And yes, again, it's muted, but that's because of the size of my eyelids, people. So I'm going to try that with a brush first, and we'll see how intense it is or not at all. Just going to apply it. Ooh, actually, shimmers feel soft, but applying it with a dry brush, I'm just going to see. Yeah, you see, so it's not intense, it's just really kind of soft and no fuss. But that's not going to be enough for me, so I'm going to try my finger. And this is what it looks like. And we'll try it and see. Ooh. Oh. Oh. What a massive difference. Look at that. Ooh, they are soft. The glide on your eyelid. No tugging. Really intense as well. Ooh. Wow, what a difference. Okay. So soft. Even in the palette itself as well, when you actually use your finger, in fact, there's no pressing, you just glide it softly because it is super soft. The formula is really, really soft in the palette. But look at that. Okay, so I'm just going to show you something with regards to the formula. Something that's really weird. If you see here, there's like a separation of the product itself, and I don't know what that's all about. I've never seen that before. I mean, this one wasn't a marble effect one. The other ones were the marble effect, so maybe I would have expected that with the marble effect ones, but it almost as if the shimmers are separating, which is really weird for me. But they are actually quality-wise, they are really soft. You can clearly see how much more intense they are with using your finger. I'm not sure how that one's going to work out, whether this is something that happens with all of them or not. Yeah, bit of a weird one, but hey, it's almost like if I move it about, it's almost like, oh, you can open and, oh, that is weird. I don't know how to explain it. I just can't explain it any other way, but maybe it's a brand new formula and that's why it's that way. But look at what it looks like on the eyes. So I'm going to go back in and I'm going to go back to the Naughty, and I'm just going to go over the outer corners of my eyes to just blend things a little bit. And you can see how intense that is. Wow. Alrighty, so I'm going to go and finish the rest of my face off camera really quickly, and then we're going to go through the swatches and my final thoughts. I'm really excited to try the slippery, the one which is meant to be slippery, with all the little beads inside, and see what the hell that is all about, what's going on there. And then obviously try the others as well and see how they are kind of swatch as well. Yeah, so back in a moment. Right, my lovelies, you just saw the all the swatches. Yes, I did them. I didn't do them as I went along. It's just because this is second time I am sex. This is the second time I am filming this, so it was just taking too long talking through all the different shades. But you've seen the swatches. They're not too bad with the swatches. Now there are quite a few duochromes here. The shimmers are really, really soft. very different, work very well with your fingers. They're much better applied on your eyelids than they are swatches. Some of the shimmers are very, very battery soft. This one, for example, is really, 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 really nice. As you can see, my arm's a bit of a mess. This one is Desire, and it is really soft and glides really easily, really, really soft. There's also a matte here, which is really, really weird, which is hard. Hard is it's almost like it's got like a sheen. It's a matte, but I'm sorry, I don't know why I've got this on the screen. But hard is going to be very difficult to kind of pinpoint. It's probably about, hard is about down there, but it is almost like it's got like a sheen gloss to it. It's the only one of the mattes that's actually got like a gloss to it. So there are different textures that she's playing with here. The one I've saved for you guys because it's the one that's really very, very, very different from all the others is, of course, Slippery in the corner with which is clear with the little marble, the little pellets or whatever you want to call them, affecting, and little balls in there which are gold and purple. So I'm just swirling here to see if I'm going to get any color. I'm going to really go for it and swirl it away. And then this is this is what it looks like. So you can definitely see the kind of wet feel, gloss look. And then if I'm gonna try and show you it on my skin, which is, oh God, what a mess. I've got colors everywhere, so don't mind me. This arm's gonna be washed left, right, and center, so forget that. So if I just go here, this is what it looks like. And for me, I don't see the point. It's just that, I mean, maybe if you were going for that wet look on your lid, so you didn't put any other colors, you just kind of like use that on your lid, fine. Well, you look that you do you. But for me, I just kind of, I was expecting more. I just was, man, and it's not one that I would ever use at all. So that's definitely leaves that one out. With regards to palette as well, if you are as deep toned, your skin is as deep as mine, there are two shades there, Filthy and Hypnotic, just a little too light and they'll look ashy as hell, but the others work really well. Hard is a little bit of a strange one as well. I'm not too sure if I'd get to use it, but I could make it work, but it will need a bit more effort. The other mattes actually come out a lot deeper than you would expect them to. They're really well pigmented. They blend really, really easily. The shimmers are interesting, as I said, and lots of duochromes, but there's still something that feels a little bit, it's like, it's just missing something. I don't know whether it's because the price point, which is £58, which is a lot of money, and also because of the colors, they're not unique. I mean, if you go in there and you can find one of her smaller palettes for £28 or £25, there is a nude one there. You can get some of these colors or something similar. They're not particularly unique, but you do you want to support her, you know, and times are hard, support whichever brand you want. But for me, if you looking and budget is a major issue for you, I'd pass. I'm sorry. I am going to use it. I am going to use the palette. I am going to use the shades which really work for my skin, but there's just a little but yeah, that's it. That's my own opinion. You do you. You spend your money as you wish. At the end of the day, I can only give you my own opinion. I'm not a makeup expert, by the way, so you do you. People, thank you for watching. I'll try and be as honest as I can and fair as I can, but wherever you are, you stay safe. 2 days to go before lockdown in London.